You know, just before this, I was up on DeBold Road across from the Carmike movie theaters, and I was at another celebration. And that just happened to be a celebration of capitalism. It was the grand opening for Burger Auto, their new shop, and there's no more fitting tribute to what this country is about than seeing that expansion. I knew the Burger family, you know, back when I was in high school at Northrop High School. I went to school with one of the daughters of the family. The father of that business is a first-generation immigrant to the United States. He immigrated here from Yugoslavia back in 1951. And today, his son is dedicating a business that has grown and prospered, and they've done it with their own blood, sweat, and tears. Yes. And that's what our Constitution guarantees us. In the car on the way over, I was reading through a Twitter feed, seeing what's going on in the world, and one particular tweet caught my attention, and it was a quote from Benjamin Franklin. And I thought it was very apt, and you may know this one. Russ, I know he mentioned, you're there, okay. He mentioned the pursuit of happiness. And the quote from Benjamin Franklin was this: "The Constitution guarantees us life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have to catch it. It is up to us. It is up to us to earn that happiness, earn that livelihood. That's what makes it work." And let me tell you a little bit about myself personally. A lot of you may not know that I'm actually the daughter of a retired Air Force colonel. My father was flying over the skies of Vietnam when I was born. He literally, when he got the call that his first child was born, he was in an airplane, in an F-100 jet, screaming over the top of the mountainside. And that warrior is what lives inside me, that desire to fight for what this country is all about. We have such a proud tradition, and when we chew away at that, when we eat away at what it means to have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and the ideals that we were founded on, then the ability to have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness starts to erode right along with that chewing away at the dream. We can't let that happen. I am so proud that we are standing here today and we are rallying for liberty. That's what it's about. It's a liberty rally. That's how I put this on my calendar. Rally for liberty. And I will tell you, I could not be more pleased that we booted the occupiers out. But I do have to say, when did Fryman Square turn into a campground? Did I woke up today? Really? That is not what our park system is about. And we're not going to tolerate that. If I were mayor, it would not be happening, rest assured. We've got a member of the Occupy movement here with us, checking out what our rally is all about, and he approached me after the debate on Tuesday and wanted me to come talk to their group, and I said to him, really, I'm the one that wants to boot you out. If I had my way, you would be dispersed. And I'm sorry, I was too busy celebrating capitalism and liberty to come talk to you this afternoon. I'd much rather be here. Yeah. We have so much potential in this community. And believe me, there are people across this nation looking at this race. It kind of surprised me. I saw a news story at the national level, and I talked about this in a meeting this morning. For those of you that are part of the Republican Party, Politico is talking about the fact they're trying to predict what's going to happen in 2012. What direction is our nation going to take? And they say, hey, look at states like Indiana. Watch what's going to happen in the governor's race in the state of Indiana. And you know what? They went on further to say, look at what's happening in the city of Fort Wayne. What happens with the mayor's race in Fort Wayne is going to be part of what predicts what happens in the governor's race in the state of Indiana, which is going to be part of what predicts what happens on the presidential election. We can make a difference right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have never been more relevant. And I am just so proud to be standing here and to have this opportunity to talk to you. This is what it's about. I'm going to do all those things that I've said I'm going to do. I've got a 6-point plan, from putting the financial house in order in the city to putting citizens first, taking care of business, making sure that the private sector succeeds, building relationships, connections to neighborhoods, connections for families, connections to across the region, connections to industry. We have the potential here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I am so excited about it. I can't wait to get started and get to work, because that's what it's about. We are going to work, and we're going to transform this city, and we're going to be the leading edge of transforming the country. Thank you so much for coming today. I am grateful to be here among you. Thank you. See my grassroots director out on the edge of the crowd, who said he would not drive me back to my next appointment unless I asked all of you to help us. We are still getting out the vote. There has been a flood of love notes from Tom Henry about me in your mailboxes. So I'm going to challenge you all to a couple of things. One, don't just tell your neighbors. Find 5 people and tell them about the Paula Hughes that you know. Tell them to go vote on Tuesday. That alone will make a huge difference. 2, we have phone banks going from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day from now through the election. 3, we are walking neighborhoods, knocking on doors. We're getting a wonderful response because they know that we care. I am here right now. I will be here with you when I'm in the mayor's office, and that's what it's about. Thank you so much.